Happy evening. Welcome to God is My Business Plan, the space where we get to receive, and it's just so much fun. So I want you to dive in with me tonight. We're going to feel into what we're going to be doing tonight. It's a surprise to me, it's a surprise to you, and we always start with clearing out our energy, specifically at night. So all that you picked up today, meaning frustration, anxiety, maybe you had like a tiff with somebody, like whatever happened today, we're going to clear it out with sound, and we're going to clear it out with breath. So I want you to breathe in with me. And as much as I love my collie drum, we're going to use my Mary drum tonight. All right, so I want you to breathe with me. All right, you ready? Take a deep breath in. Oh, it's not working tonight. Interesting. All right. Not tonight, huh, Mary? Okay. Are you ready? Take a deep breath in. And out. Breathe in all the way to your lower belly. And out. We're going to breathe in 5 and hold for 5. Breathe out for 5. Hold for 5. Breathing in. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Hold. Last time. Hold. Hold. And breathing in. Letting everything leave your body. Clearing out the system. Allowing yourself to be a clean vessel to be able to receive whatever it is that you are here to receive tonight. So we're going to ask this beautiful divine light to come in to the top of your head. You're going to breathe it in. We're going to clean out your system from the top all the way down to the bottom, clearing out any spaces that are tight, any spaces that have any held emotions stuck in them. We're going to clear it all the way out, all the way through the soles of your feet, moving into the earth. I want you to breathe the light in again. Breathe it all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Out the soles of your feet. It's going to go into the earth, and it's going to tether into the center of the earth. It's the earth chakra, right? It's like this, it's, I'm sure there's words for it, but for us, it's like this hot, beautiful ball of light that's in the center of the earth, and we're going to root and tether into that. So I want you to feel yourself being pulled down like a magnet, tethering into that earth chakra. And you're going to breathe this beautiful light up from that light all the way up, out through the crown of your head, and it's going to move all the way up into the star chakra. And you're going to feel how deeply supported you are from above and below. Like, even move your body, and I want you to feel this energetic tether from below to above. There we go. Now we're going to call on our team. We're going to invite our angels. We're going to invite the ascended masters who've been assigned to our work. I believe that there are powerful angels and messengers and masters who they believe in what we do. And if we ask for their help, they will actually support us. So we're going to invite them all to come and sit, be present with us in and through the divine light to support this session, to support your work, to support my work. And that we transform humanity, that we literally change the world by these simple, small things that we do here in our morning and evening practices. So we're going to create a beautiful shield of light around you, sealing it up at your toes to be an added form of protection and to infuse and insulate you with light. Breathe in this light. It is here to give you life, to give you energy. So beautiful. We're going to cleanse our body to receive. So we're going to ask that light will cleanse our ears that we may receive, that we may spiritually hear what needs to be heard. The light will cleanse our third eye, that we'll have access to all of our spiritual gifts. The light will cleanse our lips, that we speak only what needs to be spoken. Take one more breath in. We're going to drop into our hearts. We're going to see if we can hear what we are to do tonight. Okay, so two things come. One, just showing the flow of dance and the flow of the river. So it feels as though tonight we are to be in flow. To be in flow. So I want you to look at an area, not with your eyes, with your heart. Where in your business, where in your life are you resisting the flow? I just heard mine. Got it. Okay. So how does it look when you're resisting the flow? That means that it's harder. That means that it's taking up a lot of your mind space. That means that it might be creating some tension in your heart. This is you trying to control the situation instead of being in flow and trust. For me, those two words are the same: flow and trust. So if you've ever been in a river that actually is like moving, and I say that because I grew up in Arizona and a lot of rivers just like really aren't moving. But here in Idaho, we have some beautiful rivers. We have the Boise River, we have the Snake River, and they flow. And when they're flowing, if you just like get on a raft or a little mini boat and you go on top, you just go. You just flow right along, right? And it's like easy and it's peaceful. But if you ever get out of the boat and you put your 2 feet in the water and then you try and walk up the water, up the river, what was like this really beautiful, flowy, relaxing experience becomes really hard, and you lose your balance and you're falling over, and it could be scary and stressful. And that's exactly what we're talking about tonight. There is a flow that comes to you as a creator, as a healer, as an entrepreneur, as a writer. You have this magical river of flow, of momentum. And when you don't feel that, it's because you're resisting what is happening and you're trying to control the situation. Now, that doesn't mean that we just like don't worry about anything, but it also means that there are certain aspects in your business and your creations that are out of your control. And you trying to control it is going to be you walking up the river, and you're not going to go where you need to go anymore. You're turning the exact opposite direction, focusing and facing this thing that you can't control, right? So I want you to take a minute, and if you haven't seen this space yet, what I'm talking about, the thing that you are resisting, I want you to open palm it and just ask God to show you, what is a thing that I am resisting? What is the thing in my business that I'm resisting, that I'm trying to control, manipulate, make happen, force, that's creating so much havoc in my body, that's creating resistance, that's creating the lack of creation, like a real stuckness. So I want you to open up, and I'm going to play my bowl while you listen for that answer. So when you received it, you're going to write it down. So I'm going to receive mine. I already did, so I'm just going to write it down. I laugh because this has been like a real energy sucker for me. And here's what's coming to me. Stop resisting the flow of what has already been created. Just trust the process. All right, that's my message from the divine tonight. And if that fits for you, then that's your message as well. Trust the process. Trust the process. Allow God to guide you, lead you, lead you, lead you, right? There's like this beautiful flow that we're inviting ourselves to be a part of, where we stop resisting. So tonight we're going to take this thing, we're going to just hand it over to God, and we're going to invite our angels to open up the pathways that, okay, it's coming in. We're going to do that in a second. So first, pick up your thing, the situation that you are resisting right now, that you are trying to control in your business, in your work, in your creations, in your writing, in your life. What are you trying to control? You're going to wrap it in love, because love is like always the best way to wrap something. And then you're going to actually hand it over to God. And remember this, like this altar, we have a lot of imaginary things over here in my world. There's one right here from your heart. This is the one that we place on the altar when we're asking for like an answer. This one over here, this is where I give things where I'm like, I'm done holding this. Can you take this from me? So we're just going to place this over here, and we're going to ask God to take it from us, that it no longer is a barrier for the momentum, for the success, and for the impact that you already are here to have. Like it's no longer a door, a barrier. It's now complete. And then we're going to ask your angels to come, and I'm seeing it. I wish you could just get into my head. It'd be a whole lot easier. So I'm going to try and explain it to you. And the way I'm seeing it is like this huge, it's like a dam. And all of this water is like piled up. And there are these slits. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about, except this is what I'm seeing. So there's like these slits right here that the water is being dammed by. And someone can just pull them up like this, and then the water rushes through. So what I'm seeing is that that's what we ask your angels to do. We ask your angels to come and lift open the walls, the doors, the barriers, so that that you move through with this momentum, with this river, with this flow. That you trust the process, that this is here for your good, for your purpose, and that when you lean in, you'll be taken exactly to where you need to go. So close your eyes. Let's picture this golden light just swirling like DNA coding, spiral throughout your body all the way down to the soles of your feet. Allowing you to connect into the flow, allowing you to deepen your trust. Everything has already been created. Like who you are, your purpose, your work, it's already been energetically, spiritually created. It has already been presented. And so now you just get to lean in and flow with it. Okay? So I want to wrap you in my deepest love. Grateful for you spending time here with me. Grateful for all of our angels, grateful for the divine, grateful that God is my business plan, and that there is this beauty in partnering with God as we step forward as leaders, creators, healers, writers, all the things that we get to birth beautiful creations of light to change and transform humanity. So may this week be a week of magic for you, and may this night be a night where you receive divine answers given to you while you're sleeping, that you will receive beautiful creations in your heart. They will birth with ease, and that you will just swim in the flow of this light. I'll see you in the morning.